Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening, everyone else within the sound of my voice. North, south, east, west, and all points in between. You've tuned in to the October 8th, 2024 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host and head van driver, teacher, philosopher, administrator, and of course head chef, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have each and every one of y'all here with us. Glad you can join us. Thank you for your support. We hope and pray that you had a good day today. And if not, you made it through this day. We just pray that tomorrow will be a better day for you. So thank you so much. Well, oh goodness, some housekeeping things right here. Some housekeeping thing. As you see, you don't see me. You don't see my handsome face tonight. Well, computer issues, and they arise, like maybe a good 5-10 minutes before airtime. And this is the second week in a row during the broadcast I've had computer issues. So I don't know if it's StreamYard and or issues with my own computer, but it works good on this iPad though. So it just I could turn the camera on, but it wouldn't look professional. And I believe in presenting myself good and doing the best. And I almost did not come on tonight because doing it this way affects my presentation. I'm just gonna let you know off the top. We can definitely show the videos, what have you, though, but we're going to be wondering what in the world we talking about, though. Oh, boy. And I'm still thinking about this counseling it or whatever. I don't know what I want to do, though. Y'all let me know in the comments, though. And the thing about it is good topics tonight. Fantastic topics tonight. I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I'm really flustered right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you though. But I'll see what I want to do. I was gonna tell you it's not gonna be good. At least you know how I had a little picture on the right side of the screen and everything. Won't be doing that tonight. Oh goodness. Can show the videos, but and again, I'm really what y'all think? Should I postpone or whatever? Y'all let me know in the comments because I won't with y'all won't. I'm just oh boy. I'm really I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do some salutations. Valerie up front. Valerie, good to have you here, Valerie. Good evening to you, Pastor Darlene Duffy Collins. Great to have you here. Cuz, glad to have you here. And please be safe. Y'all already been through one hurricane. Y'all about to deal with another one. Wow. And you too, T, also from Florida. Please be safe. I'm begging you. Please be safe. Hey, Kristen. Good to have you here, beautiful lady. Pastor Ball, it's always a pleasure to have you here, sir. Messina Mason. Great to have you here, lady. Raitha Downer. Good to have you here, ma'am. Great to have you here. Renee Duncan. Good as always to have you here. Cassandra Collins. Good to have you here, beautiful lady. Glad you could join us too. The lady in red, Donna. Good to have you here. Glad to have you here. Sister Shireen, great to have you here. Donna Lacewell, always a pleasure to have you here. Good to have you here. Terrell Ann Taylor, good to have you here, ma'am. Well, yeah, I'm not even too much concerned about the face, but just the presentation, though. And, maybe it's the OCD. Like I said, I pride myself on giving y'all my best, though. So, Marcus Wilbanks, glad to have you here. And thank you so much for those birthday greetings yesterday. Not yesterday, Sunday. I couldn't get to you. I was indisposed though, but thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. Sheila Nimrod, glad to have you here, ma'am. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Dorothy Jones, great to have you here, ma'am. Good to have you here. Let's keep it going. Okay. Give us a good topic and let's talk. Oh, hey, Deborah Ann Amos. Glad to have you here. Hey, Elle. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I know. Okay. That is good. That's good right there. Okay. And to let y'all know, my birthday was 2 days ago. Thank you all so very much for the birthday greetings and wishes and salutations and prayers and word and what have you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much from the depths of my heart. I don't take it lightly. I truly appreciate y'all. I truly do. And you got A. Kirsten, great to have you here. You told me the sushi out, I think. I didn't get into sushi though. I want some sushi. Hey, Artrice, good to have you here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much obliged. Hey, Yolanda Greer, glad to have you here. Thank you. Deborah Dawson, thank you. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do, y'all. I'm going to try to push through this, though. We'll just do the best we can, though. We'll do the best we can. Trust me, okay. Let's see what we got here. I just hate doing this, though. Here's a video. I can't even do the topics, though, but here's a video. Y'all take a listen.
Y'all, so while I'm at Chipotle, minding my cute little business. So this man is probably like 4 people ahead of me. And when I come in, everybody turns around to see who's coming in the store, as they should, be aware of your surroundings. And, I noticed that he is looking a little longer than everybody. So I'm like, okay, he finds me attractive. No biggie, right? So he's putting his order in and everything like that. I'm in the line waiting, kind of on my phone, but I can see him. After he orders, he kind of like steps out the way a little bit so that the next person can, pay for their food. He's kind of like looking back into the line. I'm like, okay, he's kind of looking my way. I don't know what he gonna do. This is kind of weird to come up there so he can pay for my food. So I'm getting double rice. I got chicken. I don't never get chicken. I done got a little extra guac. I'm getting things like, oh, he finna pay for this, so I ain't gonna have to worry about it. Honey, I get to the point where it's time for me to pay. She says like 17 something. I'm like, okay. Now, before I pull out my little wallet or whatever, I look back one more time. Baby, he was nowhere to be found. I go outside. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I think you look so beautiful. Can I have your number? Child, please get out my face. I jingled that Chipotle bag, got in my car, and right off on him as he stood there. Cause you think you're gonna get my number after you just watched me pay for my food and you was right there?
Oh boy. I'm gonna call her Chipotle Chic. What do y'all think about that? And what are y'all thoughts about that? Was he obligated? I can see to pay for her food in order to get her phone number. Is that a prerequisite? What do y'all think? Okay, yeah, I said I wish I could have. I'm gonna try later on though. Yeah, so she assumed he was gonna pay. Never assume. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh wow. Yeah, you're right about that. Expect someone to be full. Okay. He didn't have to take care of your order, and he didn't. Assuming that is true. It may when you assume, it makes a out of you and me. Yeah, petty. Was that petty on her part? Okay, no, they just met. Okay, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Okay. Let's see. She felt entitled. Okay. I don't know. Hey, Sherry Reed Scott. I don't know or associate with anyone like that. She shouldn't assume anything. Okay, well, y'all coming in too. So just a look means that you're paying for food. Where do they do that at? That's a good question, Pastor. Tara Lynn says she has a sense of entitlement. He doesn't owe her anything. Yeah. Never assume. Always have your own bag, as she did. Hey, Sonia, good to have you here. Erica, great to have you here, ma'am. No, he was not obligated. She's special. Dorothy, well, you know what they say. Assuming does. Yes, it does. Entitlement is not a good color on you, sister. Okay. Shaking my head. Wow, they're always looking for a free meal to determine if they'll date them. Wow. What had she earned? That's a good one. Have your own money. That's right. Have your own money. Have your own money. Don't expect anything. Have your own. Never assume. Ask if you don't know. And it's one thing if you're going out on a date with somebody and things go left. Yeah, definitely have your own money. Always have your own money though. But was she that entitled and full of herself that she just knew the guy was going to pay for it? And if you listen closely to the video, if you listen closely to the video, it seemed like she bought extra in anticipation, you know, of dude paying for it. She ordered more than she usually order, and she thought someone else was going to pay for it. Ain't that nothing? Mm, mm, mm. Uh, let's see. L. She straight let her imagination run totally away. This man ain't never said anything to her, and she just knew he was paying for her food. Ain't that nothing? Mm-hmm. Don't be dependent. That's true. I'm serious. Never take advantage of someone's kindness. Digger. Oh, okay. She was most definitely full of herself. Look what it got her. She was extra, extra, extra entitled. Yeah. And she's probably, and you know what? I'm not trying to be ugly or mean, but there's probably some simps out there that does that. There are probably some simps out there that will do that. That's something right there. That is something right there. You got some will do that. I mean, if you want to do that out the kindness of your heart, then that's one thing. But you know, people these days, nothing is free. 9 times out of 10, if he's gonna pay for it, then he gonna want something. He gonna want your number or something like that. But just to be doing it, I don't know. I had a friend like that. If a guy looked at her, she already thought he was gonna pay for her drinks and food. Sheila, I think that is one of the ways she measures a man that claims to be interested, then that is what it is. I left $20 tips, but that would not been one way for him to then demonstrate an honest interest in her. No harm, no foul on either of their part. Marcus, you're at Chipotle restaurant, not Burger King. Just because he gives you a look does not mean you can't have it your way. Okay. Okay. May have missed out on a good man because of her attitude. Terry Lynn said he dodged the bullet. That what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. Like he dodged a big bullet right there. A cannonball. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. So all I'm gonna say is just never assume. Never assume, y'all. Never assume. So that, and wait, well, I don't know. You think she's special? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But for her to really be that full of herself like that, that's something right there. Okay, enough about that. That was the appetizer, y'all. Interesting enough. Yeah, not a yeah, that's right. Not a bullet, a cannonball. Yeah. If she was gonna act like that. Just imagine within a relationship or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got another video. Got another video. I suspect so too. I suspect the same thing. I suspect the same thing though. But it is what it is. And well, yeah, well, it depends on who it is. There was a time in my life $20 might as well have been $100. So it just depends, you know. I think a person that's homeless would disagree. $20, especially if you're hungry though, or need your prescriptions. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, we're gonna move on though. Listen, y'all. Let me see about this. Let me look at this. Okay, let's just go and get this one out the way right here. Y'all just take a listen, okay? This is a long video, but just listen to it.
Girl, if you're a plus size girl, I'm gonna make dating 10 times easier for you. Now, as a dating coach for 15 years and as your fairy godbrother, I'm gonna put you on game because a third of my clients are plus size and they get amazing results because we check for the guys that are checking for us. So I'm gonna share with you the guys that are checking for you so that you can hyper focus on them and get your guy. So the first set of guys that I want you to really focus on are the bodybuilders. And I'm not talking about the guys that go to the gym 1, 2, 3 times a week. I'm talking about the guys that go every day or twice a day, like the stacked guys. Yeah, those guys are into you. If I were you, girl, I would go to a bodybuilding competition, pretend I'm lost, and all of them are gonna pick you up. They love you. I don't know, girl. I think maybe they want to do sets with you at home. For them, bigger the better. They're trying to get as big as possible. They want you as big as possible, okay? Another set of guys, black and brown guys, meaning Hispanic. Girl, they live for it. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it gets racial and I don't want to get canceled, but I will tell you, traditionally speaking, anthropologically speaking, the bigger a woman is, the richer and the wealthier that she is, okay? Now, another set of guys that I want you to focus on, older guys. These are guys 15, 20 years older than you. Why? For them, size equals youth and vitality, and they're focused on the whole woman, and they're going to really want to get to know all of you and not just be hyper focused on one thing or another, okay? Another set of guys that I want you to focus on, guys that are like half your size. Why? Because one, they're checking for you, and I know a lot of you are like, I don't want to get with a smaller guy because it's going to make me feel like I'm that much bigger. No, girl, take up all that space and he's gonna want you to. And my litmus test for these guys is if he can pick you up, he can be your guy, okay? And by the way, those short kings, they're packing. Unfortunately, those bodybuilder guys, they're not packing, okay? So check for those guys that are half your size, no shade. And then the number one guy. Now this is the guy when one of my clients goes to him, I know, girl, this is your guy, this is your boyfriend, no shade. Tall, lanky gamers. Girl, if you see that guy, run to him, girl. Snatch him up immediately. Why? They live for y'all, okay? So go to those Renaissance fairs, go to GameStop, go to Best Buy, go to play Dungeons and Dragons, girl, go on Twitch. I don't care. Get your tall, lanky gamer. And no shade, they're packing. And no shade, girl, but if they can play a game all night long and all day long, they got that stamina. And you know what I mean. Okay, so with that said, I will tell you this. Don't go for the guys that are also bigger. Why? Because a lot of them will project their fat phobia onto you and it can get really abusive and it doesn't necessarily feel good. The other guys that might be checking for you that I want you to avoid are married guys, enough said. Any guy from the Caribbean, they're gonna live for you, but girl, they're dangerous. I don't know, it's something in the water, girl. I can't tell you. Girl, also the military guys. Some name right up here. They're gonna think of you as the enemy, okay? I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know if there are other guys that are checking for you that have been in your dating history. And if you need any help dating, I would love to help you. Just book a call with me.
Ho, 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 ho. Oh boy. Let's see what y'all got to say. Like I said, that does not, I'm just presenting the message. So please don't beat up the messenger. Please don't beat me up though. That's a lot. Well, there's so much I want to say. I'll probably say it in the after party. So here we go. Fairy godmother. That's what he sat there and said. Fairy godmother. Ooh, excuse me. A sugar daddy. He said, yeah, that's what he said, Sonia. Mm-hmm. Sure, I don't know what kind of research he did. I don't know where he get that from. I don't know. And I'm so afraid to ask how he's so knowledgeable in that. I really don't want to do that. GameStop. Mm-hmm. Neil. None. Shaking my head. That's crazy research, Donna. That research is, I don't even know where he get that from. I'm just gonna tell you just like that. I don't know if he just talking out of his behind or just, but he says he got clients. I personally wouldn't take any, y'all excuse me. I personally wouldn't take any advice from him. But hey, the only part of this I slightly agree with are the nerds and gamers. Oh, really? Well, of course, because of course you get along with that. That's one of the first things. Yes, but could you expound a little more, if you don't mind? Do that, okay? That would be a double negative. They say a double negative equals a positive. Do you know that? Okay. Hey, Renee. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. He says they're gonna think of you as the enemy. Mm, mm, mm. Of course, of course. This man has gone to Disneyland and back with these fairy tales. Wow. Maybe he think about the guy. Donna, I was trying not to go that direction. I was trying my best not to go that direction. But you just beat me to it. Maybe he's thinking about the guys he goes for, or the ones that, mm, mm. I didn't want to say it. Can say anything on the internet. Anything. Yeah. I'm not using any of his ideas. I hope not. I really hope not. Kirsten. Not all true, but some. Not all. Excuse me. Not all military men are questionable. Okay. Interesting observation. Some of the things he said about certain ones has some truth. We can discuss this in the after party. Oh boy, I can't wait to the after party. I ought to end the show right now. We can go to the after party though, but here comes A. I love L. I love L. How can he equate playing a video game to having stamina? That is a good question right there. That's a good question. How they talk sometimes is all you need to make your decision. Really? Okay. Shaking my head. Deborah, I'm still laughing at him. Okay. Tara Lynn, I'm a plus size woman and I attract tall, slim men. Always have. But I heard you. I hear that, my sister. I hear that. Heck no, he can't help. Okay, triple negative. Okay, you got me on that one right there. You got me on that one, pretty woman. Okay, that's interesting, but he may be a dating coach for himself. You know what, Donna? You absolutely. Hey, you be surprised. He probably got. I hadn't done deep research on the brother, but he probably got good clientele. Who knows? I just probably be a little skeptical about taking some advice from him, though. Maybe. I wish I might listen to I ain't gonna repeat that. Shenanigans on how to meet my future husband. The devil is a liar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that part. I would not take his advice on crossing the street. I did the same, but I backspaced and deleted what I wanted to say. Ooh, Christian, as a plus size woman, I've been approached by these types, more by these types, gamers, cosplayers, nerds, etc. Well, as a geeky nerd myself and going to conventions and what have you, of course, that's what you will see. I wish I could expound more on it though, but exactly, you know what you see. You know what you see there. I cringed when he said body build. Ooh, how do we? Never mind. Never mind. I cringe too. The hand action. Okay. He is no fairy or goblin. Okay. Uh, there's no telling what you may run into on social media. Ain't that the truth? Me as well. It has been my experience that most African and some island men like bigger women, although I'm not one. When my best friend was alive, they did like her. Well, I don't know. It might be a cultural thing. Who knows? Sometimes that's just crazy right there. I've heard it all, y'all. It sounds to me as if he's describing. Mm, I'm trying not to go there, Valerie, but I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you though. I'm a veteran. I love military men. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I, and I'm gonna switch gears a little bit, but I heard something years ago that a big man, a fat man, will be viewed upon in whatever African country it was as a sign of wealth. So I ought to take a trip to the motherland and see how wealthy will I be treated though. Yeah, yeah. I just said it. I just said it, Sheila. I just said it though. But this is crazy though. How many of y'all think this is a bit insulting though in the grading toward plus size women? You know, how many of y'all think that? How many of y'all think that's insulting toward plus size women? Because plus size women, just like any other woman, have a right to their preferences, and especially when you find a beautiful plus size woman. My. Mm, mm. My. I might have to end this show tonight. But my. And there's some beautiful ones in this audience tonight, though. If it wasn't for distance and other situations, I know one, we would have been married though, and she know I'm telling the truth though. But I hope she don't tell our business though. But mm, mm, mm. It's the man's preference. Yes. The first only place I heard this was the movie Fat Girls. Okay. Plus sizes, where is that? I'm plus size. I can tell you're a beautiful woman. We could see that though. But yeah, I say this again. Now I used to be exclusive. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Um, Back in the day, I always used to say I love big women. You know, I used to say big BBW, big beautiful women. And I had to pull back on that for several reasons. One, with me being exclusive to full size women, I was missing out on women of other sizes that were of quality. And two, I stopped using that term BBW, start using full figure because, oh, I might get ran off my own show for saying this, but here it go. All plus size women wearing, I didn't think they were beautiful, you know. And that was just a term you had to be careful with. Full size, that's better. But full size, medium size, scrawny, you got your share of beautiful women as well as not so beautiful women. I feel so shallow just saying that mess, though. I feel so bad about that, though. Hey, Pastor Barbara, good to have you here. What did I do? What did I do to preserve things? Well, I appreciate it. I accept it. You're welcome. Yeah, okay. People like who they like. That's true. Your preference is your preference. Well, thank you. Well, it's true. Christian, see, she's okay. I think sometimes in the dating world, plus size women are looked at as the bottom of the barrel. Well, that's so they think we're only supposed to date certain types. No, no, I don't think so. I was plus size in this picture. Okay. I don't call myself plus size. I'm just a little fluffy. Okay. 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 And see, that's a beautiful woman right there. When she acting right, and I don't have to have her arrested. I think it was awfully presumptuous of him or her to think of any size straight woman would appreciate his, dating advice, assuming the straight community is who he was talking to. Gosh. Sheila, that is a head scratcher, ain't it? Mm. Oh, yeah. And they are. And they are. I can't just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. Hey, not being beautiful comes in all, and that is true. Ain't that the truth? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Okay, be nice. Well, I'm being nice. I hate putting people down. I really do. At least on physical, because I keep telling y'all I'm a big dude. I say this all the time. And where my picture? Please let my picture be up here. Hope I didn't take it down. Yeah, I keep telling y'all. You see that bag of potatoes? I'm made up just like that bag of potatoes right there. Y'all see that? That's me. Okay? That's how I'm made up, though. So I don't try to judge anybody body because I'm in no position to talk about anybody. Okay? And at the end of the day, nobody's better than well, pardon the vernacular. Like the late Howlin' Wolf said, nobody's better than nobody. That's how he said it, though. Please, Sonia, I'm a big dude. Trust me. I'm a big dude. Trust me. Shucks. 350 pounds of sex appeal. But anyway, if you don't, I'm trying to tell you, in Jamaica, all women are beautiful. The fluffier, the better. In America, we judge too much on size of the person than the heart. And at the end, and you know what? I'm glad you said that. I was perusing Facebook dating the other day. Beautiful woman in my area. Beautiful woman. But what she said that, if you're dealing with depression, this, that, hey, I can't help you. Pretty much pass, hit X or whatever. And to me, while that is her preference, it came off so nasty and hurtful. So you could be gorgeous physically, but you could have a nasty, dirty black heart, though. So you're right. You seem like a man with. I try, but I appreciate that, and it does too. And guess what? Some like potatoes, and will turn you into the. Oh my, oh my, ooh, ooh. Uh, Nice, thank you. I try. I have my days. Beauty, Pastor says, beauty is on the skin deep. Ugly goes down to the bones. Ain't that the truth right there? Just because a woman is plus size, she might have a heart of gold. And just because she is skinny, her heart can be as dark as the night. Don't judge a book by its cover. Ain't that the truth? I was on Facebook dating, but I deleted my profile and wanted to meet a guy outside and in person. Okay. But how does it look in the gym? Because you go to the gym a lot. Are there any prospects in the gym? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this going good so far. Going good though. We're gonna move on though. Wait. Oh, and if you could have heard you, personal fry. Oh, okay. No prospects in the gym. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that though. Sorry to hear that. Okay, we're gonna move on, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all more than y'all can ever imagine. Now here's something else on the men's side. I'm just gonna put this up here right now. The guy's playbook or alleged guy's playbook. Here's a video. Oh boy, this is gonna be bonkers right here though. But y'all take a listen, okay? If I can find it. Okay. Yeah. Y'all take a listen.
Just got a comment on one of my videos where a woman says one of her friends was asked out on a date, and then when she gets there, the man says that he had already eaten. He said that she could pay for her own food and maybe buy herself a drink. This is something that I've heard from a couple of other women who've gone out on dates, and the man is like, I already ate. See, when they say that, then you're like, oh, well, maybe we should do something else. Maybe we should just get some drinks. Or you'll say, maybe I just pay for my own food since I'm the only one who's eating. This is a ploy to get you out on a dinner date. I heard that the raggedy men have congregated on Reddit, and they share their stories about how to get over on women. Apparently, they have these forums where they're like, if she says this, you say that. If she does this, you do that. If she's one of these women who only wants a dinner date, just tell her that, ask her out on a nice dinner, and then when she gets there, tell her you already eaten. They have a playbook. These same men that are going to say, why didn't you choose better? If you end up with a raggedy man, will knowingly follow the script of another man, pretending to be something that they're not. That's why that argument is disingenuous, because they know they're pretending. So if you arrive at a dinner date and he tells you he's already eaten, get up and leave. Because you know that man is about to play in your face. It was a setup from the start. They actually give each other scripts, and they talk about how often this line works and how often that line works. I'm telling you, these same men who always talk about women playing games are playing a lot of them.
My, my, my. My. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where do they do that at? If he's already eaten, then the date, I agree. I agree. I have no idea. I have no idea. Amen. But but I'm a guy. This is my first time hearing this stuff. I have never heard this prior to this woman made this video. So I questioned the, but then again, you had the fairy godmother giving dating advice though. So hey, anything is possible. This is not my portion. I can't entertain stuff like this. Amplifying dudes playing games. I don't attract this. That's crazy right there. Wait a minute. Why go on a date at a restaurant if you're already eating? Don't make sense, does it, Tara Lynn? Sonia. Yeah, I don't know about that. Most men date, come and pick me up. I meet no one at the restaurant. Reggie, I don't have a clue what she's... Exactly, Pastor. Exactly. This is... When I saw the video, that was my first time hearing that type of nonsense. I have never did that. Whenever I take a woman out on a date, I'm paying for this. I don't play games like this. So, what would be the purpose of getting a woman to meet you at the restaurant and you say I already ate? What kind of nonsense is that right there? Some of y'all help me out with this, please. You know I'm an old man. Hey, Margaret, great to have you here. My first, but I'm not. So people are both. Oh no, now that's one thing. Everybody, man, woman, or in between, play games. But that's just crazy. I don't. This is my first time hearing this. Thank you. I never heard. Hey, Marcus, I promise you, this is good as I'm sitting up here. I never heard this. I haven't heard this before, and I go to Reddit every day, Donna. I love Reddit. Okay, you take the good with the bad. But if I go on a date and he says he's already eaten, that don't make sense though. That does not make a lick of sense. But maybe if the guy says that, then they don't have fun. But again, you wasting time, gas, and money to get to the restaurant just to tell her that. What's the whole point? If that is true now, maybe she might be just saying something because she did sound angry. I'm just being honest, but I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to research this. I'm gonna have to do some research between the end of the show and the after party though. So y'all stay tuned and I come up with some findings. The different tactics people use is beyond me. If I ask you out, I plan on paying for dinner. Not exactly. How I look asking you to go out, and then we get there where I already ate. And hey, Angel, I would take that as being rude. That's very rude. If that is true, then I won't even say rude. That does plain stupid. That does plain no sense, no common sense stupid. This must be something. You know what, Barbara? You're right. I believe that if this is true, it'll be the young G's that's doing that. You know, hey, these the same ones wear hoodies in 90-degree weather, though. So what do you expect? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cassandra. No one has time. I don't. Go play with the kids. Can't afford a date for real. It's the end time, dating men and women. Okay. He's trying to make someone catch a case. Can we say jail time playing with me? Hey D, she just connected with the wrong one. That's what I'm thinking right there. But she said she read that list, but you own to something though. You own to something. Mm-hmm. He would be. As soon as he was said that he already ate, I would have said, "Excuse me, I need to use the restaurant," and I will vacate the premises because he played too much. I don't play games. Guys need to learn to lead and stop waiting for the female to do everything. Not all guys. I would appreciate you preface and say some guys, not all guys. You know, we get better. She may have catfish. Uh-huh. Some people have motives in dating. Well, a lot of them do. I want a playback in the app. I'm going to try to look and see. I'm going to really try to look and see. He was rude and resting to see her reactions. Deborah, I would prefer him saying he already ate than to pretend that he forgot his wallet. Whew, that's bad either way. Hey, Irene, good to have you. This sounds like a boy because a real man doesn't do things like that. Like I said, if this is true, to go back to what Barbara said, to go back to what Barbara said, there's some young folks that did this. That's crazy right there. That's insane. That's the only thing I'm gonna say is that is insane. How I look asking one of y'all beautiful ladies out, then I get there. Well, I already ate. Then what? Then what? Are you still gonna buy her dinner? Are you gonna buy her something to eat? What you gonna do? Okay, we gonna move on. We gonna move on though. We gonna move on. Cause that's crazy. Let me take this down. Okay. Here's his next clip. I always mispronounce this gentleman's name though. But y'all look at this. I think we might hit on this and move. Let me do this right quick. Y'all take a listen.
Is there any reason you don't want to have a baby?
My tubes are tied.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, tubes tied. Did you know that her tubes were tied? So you got chastity belt on a mushu? So you did not know that her tubes were tied. So you thought that when you got married, y'all were going to be able to have a family. Okay.
For real, Toya? So I'm thinking that something's wrong with me, right? And I'm saving up money or whatever to try to get me together, whatever, do stuff for you, right? And make our marriage whole. So how long you had your tubes tied?
Since 2018, after
18. So I'm thinking I'm shooting blanks, whatever, and it ain't me, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Y'all listen to me good, okay? And y'all, I don't know, y'all may lose respect for me though. But right here. The thing I have with this is I right here. Exactly. But I'm trying to think of a nice, clean way to say this. Why I find it crazy that he just discovered. And like I said, pardon my ignorance, and y'all school me on maybe advances on tubal ligation, but I could almost always tell when a woman had her tubes tied. You could see it. Maybe not all the time, but I could tell that. I know that might be TMI, adult situations, whatever, but I know I could tell. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And if I'm wrong, y'all please let me know. No, please. Just please, okay? Let's get with this, okay? Let's get with this. Like I said, that's a conversation. Okay, what was this? Theatrics? Yeah. That's a show that if you blink, it could be a pretty good show. Yeah, young people can be so sad. She's so wrong on many levels. They say they are married. Yeah. Yes. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, that is a show. He has a talk show. He has a talk show. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Uh, I should have told them, Mike, how can you tell? The same way you and anyone else could tell. You could tell. Good to have you here, Sis Cheeks. Yeah, it's a talk show. Let me put these up here. But this is a good reason for divorce. Sometimes marriage can't. Yeah, that was lousy. But regardless of if you couldn't tell or not, though, she should have said that in the get go. Yeah, that's so her. Hey, brother Bart, good to have you here. You can. I don't want to go too much into that though. I shouldn't even say that. Now y'all asking me questions. I'm gonna move on from this. Hey, Dorothy, I'll talk to you later. Oh wow, yeah, that's the show. Sonia, she was not right. This is one of the reasons men don't want to get married because women like her. I will explain more in the after party. Okay. They being married. Well, she lied to the altar in front of God people. Yes. Yeah. His show comes on, at least over here in Birmingham, it comes on. What time that show come on? Either 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon over here, Central Time. I don't know why she didn't say nothing in the beginning, though. She should have told him, though. No, I mean, I don't. We'll talk about this at the after party. Come on now. I shouldn't even say that. I know you're going to say something, Jersey girl. Okay. Okay. We're going to move on from this. We got one more clip, and guess what? We're going to be out of here. I thank y'all for sticking with me and putting up with me and what have you. And yeah, she likes the perks. Yeah. Okay, we got one more video, and guess what? Well, one more video. Okay, let's go.
All right, so I'm at the age where the young men are trying to get your girl. I don't blame them. But let me insert some things. If you don't remember when Tostinos was a circle, you too young. If you ain't never hurt your in-betweens on this bar right here, you too young. If you don't know having this in elementary school made you the cutest boy in class, you too young. If you don't remember when Pops came in aluminum foil, too young, boo, I'm sorry. If you don't know that this was the tournament to beat all tournaments, and you don't know what it's called, too young, boo, I'm sorry. Do you know what this is for? Before y'all had mechanical pencils. These right here, and the girls that had them, they were so stuck up. Too young. If you don't remember when Jolly Rancher came in a stick, baby, I am too old for you. What is this part used for? This part right here. This U-shaped part. Do you know why we used it? Honey, if you don't know the answer to any of those questions, I am your auntie. Quit trying to talk to me, okay?
Oh, boy. Well, that's the only thing I can say about that. Wait, let me put the comments up here. I'm ignoring you, Sheila. I'm ignoring you, Sheila. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put that. Hey, Karen. Good to have you here. You know what? Glad to have you here. I've been looking for a place to stay. Sometimes that might be the case. And then sometimes they genuine like that. I ain't gonna say that. That fine aged wine. So who knows though? Who knows? Well, guess what, folks? We made it. We out of time. Yes. Guess what? We out of time. We made it, y'all. We made it. Despite that, we made it. And let me put this up here right now. Yeah, oh, wow, look at that. Please make sure you go to my YouTube channel. You see the URL right there? youtube.com/@ Mike Walker SBC. Just like the way you see it. Go there and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you a dime, nickel, quarter, or anything else. Just go there and subscribe. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. Just go there and help us out, okay? And that's it. We finna, and time for the announcements. Well, up next, we're gonna have the after party in about, like I said, 30 minutes after the end of the broadcast. As this says, the link is already posted in SBC and SBCC. You can click on it, but I'm not going to let anyone in till about 1/2 past the hour, though, or a little bit after. So But get your snacks, your popcorns, your libation, and everything else ready. We're going to have a good time tonight, hopefully. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll be back for another. And hopefully everything working out better than it did. Well, we still had a good time tonight. And I truly appreciate y'all. So be back next week and invite some people. Invite some people. Bring some people and everything else. Okay? That's good. I forgot to do this. And that's it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank y'all for everything. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And be good to each other. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you very much. And y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. Stay out of trouble. And of course, don't take any wooden nickels, okay? Until next time, so long, everybody.